Hey, good morning, y'all. So this morning we're in the Exodus chapter 13, and this is the dedication of the firstborn, also found in Deuteronomy 15:19 through 23. The Lord said to Moses, "Consecrate to me every firstborn male. The firstborn from every womb among the Israelites belongs to me, both of man and beast." So Moses told the people, "Remember this day that you came out of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. For the Lord brought you out of it by the strength of his hand, and nothing leavened shall be eaten." So nothing with sin in it. Remember, leaven is likened to sin. "Today, in the month of Abib, you are leaving, and when the Lord brings you into the land of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Hivites, and Jebusites, the land he swore to your fathers that he would give you, a land flowing with milk and honey, you shall keep this service in this month." So we're supposed to keep that one. "For 7 days you are not to eat unleavened bread, and on the seventh day there shall be a feast to the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten during those 7 days. Nothing leavened may be found among you, nor shall leaven be found anywhere within your borders. And on that day you are to explain to your son, 'This is because of what the Lord did for me when I came out of Egypt. It shall be a sign for you on your hand and a reminder on your forehead.'" So this is where we're going back. It's the decision you made and the action you took. So it's a sign between your eyes, on the forehead, that the law of the Lord is to be on your lips. "For with a mighty hand the Lord brought you out of Egypt. Therefore you shall keep this statute at the appointed time, year after year." So he's telling you, if you're an Israelite, if you're his chosen people, you're to be keeping this covenant. "And after the Lord brings you into the land of the Canaanites and gives it to you, as he swore to you and your fathers, you are to present to the Lord the firstborn male of every womb. All the firstborn males of your livestock belong to the Lord. You must redeem every firstborn donkey with a lamb, and if you do not redeem it, you are to break its neck. Every firstborn of your sons you must redeem. In the future, when your son asks you, 'What does this mean?' you are to tell him, 'With a mighty hand the Lord brought us up out of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. And when Pharaoh stubbornly refused to let us go, the Lord killed every firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast. This is why I sacrifice to the Lord the firstborn male of every womb. But I redeem all the firstborn of my sons. So it shall serve as a sign on your hand and a symbol on your forehead. For with a mighty hand the Lord brought us up out of Egypt." So it's supposed to be a sign on your hand, on your right hand, and a symbol between your eyes on your forehead. The pillars of cloud and fire. When Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them along the road through the land of the Philistines, though it was shorter. For God said, if the people face war, they might change their minds and return to Egypt. So God led the people around by the way of the wilderness toward the Red Sea, and the Israelites left the land of Egypt and arrayed for battle. Moses took the bones of Joseph with him because Joseph had made the sons of Israel swear a solemn oath when he said, "God will surely attend to you. And then you must carry my bones with you from this place." They set out from Succoth and camped at Etham on the edge of the wilderness, and the Lord went before them in a pillar of cloud to guide their way by day, and in a pillar of fire to give them light by night, so that they could travel day by day. Neither the pillar of cloud by day nor the pillar of fire by night left its place before the people. So he guided them, and he was with them through it all. He did not leave nor forsake them. Deuteronomy 15:19 through 23. Firstborn animals. You must set apart to the Lord your God every firstborn male produced by your herds and flocks. You are not to put the firstborn of your oxen to work, nor are you to shear the firstborn of your flock. Each year you and your household are to eat it before the Lord your God in the place of the Lord that the Lord will choose. But if the animal has a defect, is lame or blind, or has any serious flaw, you must not sacrifice it to the Lord your God. Eat it within your gates. Both the ceremonial unclean and clean may eat it as they would a gazelle or a deer. But you must not eat the blood. Pour it on the ground like water. So the Lord he's not changed. He is the same yesterday, today, and always. And he does these things for a reason. We are not one that we should question why the Lord does the things that he does, but everything has a purpose. And we're reminded that everything has a purpose in the spirit realm first before the physical. So just like he had Moses mimic when he did the altar to mimic the heavenlies, God has sure in his way, and we should never question him. We should always know that he has our best interests at heart, and he goes before us, he stands beside us, and he surrounds us with his love and his mercy. Do you trust the Lord? Are you trusting the Lord to lead the way to righteousness? By the pillar of smoke or the fire by night, he leads you as a nightlight. Only I feel like he's here for those that are his. And I say this in Yeshua's name. I pray you go forth and you have a very blessed day, and study to show yourself approved, line by line, precept by precept.